All right, let's go ahead and open this. Unlock, remove the lid, take out our product. Now you can see the red cells have gone to the bottom. There's a gel separator. Above that, there's a buffy coat of PRP. And then above that, it's what we call the PPP, platelet poor plasma. Single spin PRP. It's important to use equipment, supplies, centrifuge, etc., kits that are FDA 510K cleared. There aren't actually FDA approved supplies or kits, but they can be FDA cleared. You always want to check the FDA's website and you'll be looking at the 510K cleared. So in this single spin, the patient is well hydrated, the tourniquet is in place, and this is a simple blood draw. With this particular tube, it is a negative pressure tube. So with the device, there is a needle in the plastic hub. That should not penetrate into the glass vial until I've gotten a flash of blood, because this is a negative pressure tube. Little pinch. And you fill it until it is complete. It does not fill all the way to the top because of the negative pressure. It's about 3/4, and it will stop naturally. Once that's complete, invert 5 times gently. Remove the needle safely. You're going to push this right up over the top for needle safety. Remove the tourniquet, place a Band-Aid. Go ahead and put pressure on that, perfect. As I mentioned, this should be inverted 5 times. This will spin per the manufacturer's recommendation for 5 minutes at spin speed of 3,500. Once that is complete, you'll invert 20 times. Now that we have obtained the blood, I've inverted the tube 5 times gently. This will mix the anticoagulant with it. My machine is plugged in. Now I'm going to lift the plastic lid, go ahead and place this inside and put the lid back on top. And you'll also need a counterbalance, which will go opposite of that. Once that's complete, you're going to close the lid, lock it, and push start. Now that we've completed the spin cycle, I'm going to go ahead and open this, and I've prepared ahead of time with a sterile 5cc syringe, a sterile needle, and I also have the sterile hub transfer device from the manufacturer. In practice, I always had a policy that we would have the patient's name on this syringe before we put any blood product in it. All right, let's go ahead and open this. Unlock, remove the lid, take out our product. Now you can see the red cells have gone to the bottom. There's a gel separator. Above that, there's a buffy coat of PRP. And then above that, it's what we call the PPP, platelet poor plasma. I'm now going to very gently invert 20 times to reconstitute the PRP with the PPP. Once this is complete, this does contain a needle, so I'm going to get it ready. Grab my sterile syringe, lure lock this on to the transfer device. Now I'm pushing this tube down all the way and very gently pull until you have completed taking out all of the platelet-rich and platelet-poor plasma. Just nice gentle pull until it's all gone. Once that is complete, continue to hold the plunger down because it is a negative pressure. Gently release the lure lock and place the sterile needle on. You now have prepared single spin PRP.